Hi guys, so we're the PGSC. We're all sitting here. Just thought you might want to see our faces because it's been a while.
Hello. Also, I'm new.
Yeah, new.
New.
We've just played at the 3v3 at Jester Game stores in Stockport. Please feel free to check them out. They'll do hopefully more Digimon events like this, so definitely do. And we came first out of 10 teams, I believe.
Yeah. 10 teams. Let's go.
So we won 2 boxes, which we'll be opening up for you. But we also thought we'd give you like a little bit more of an introduction to who we are. Sorry, because it's been a little while. So starting in our ABC order, I'll lead off to go with our player A.
All right, so I'm Brad. I've been with PGSE since the start when we used to do Yu-Gi-Oh content. I'm green, black, and purple player, and today I was on Dexter Games. Well, Dexter Games, sorry.
Yeah. I'm Liam. I am, Imperial is like my flavour of neurodivergency, so I played that today. It is the best time to be playing this deck. I do play other stuff. I've played a lot of blue decks historically as well, but Imperial's really where I'm at right now.
I'm Terry. I'm primarily, and by primarily I mean like 99.999% yellow player. If it has yellow in it, I'll be happy to try it. And today I play Pulsemon. So we'll be probably getting into the video shortly, and see you then.
Alright guys, so I was player A today, playing Dexter Games. And I have 16 packs and the Digimon box toppers to open. So we will get cracking. So my round 1 today was against Jellymon of all things. We ended up going against a Ghost Game role-playing team. So I ended up going against the Jellymon player, and oh wow, okay, straight off the box, all our Ancient Garurumon.
Very nice.
Yes, I'll leave that out here. So the Jellymon player ended up just holding me to hostage, and it ended up in a draw, 1-1. We didn't have time for the game 3. So that was a bit unfortunate for me. Not off to a great start.
How did you find the Jellymon matchup as Gora?
I didn't actually find it that bad. I couldn't keep my tamers under the sources, which was the problem. And they weren't playing super proactively, so it was a bit of a game of chicken as to who was going to go first. Mm-hmm. So the first game they won because I just wasn't able to see a... Oh, there we go.
Oh,
both
nice.
my hits.
Well, no, you could have more hits because
true, yeah.
The ones at the top were out of the other box, so unless you shuffle them out, we don't know.
So yeah, it was a bit of an unusual one. My game 2, I just couldn't find my 5 when I needed it. But I did end up winning the game 2. Not hugely eventful. It wasn't a great matchup to watch. It was mostly both of us being too scared to go out first. Mm-hmm. But my round 2 was against Shine, which was more eventful. So that ended up being a 2-0 Omnionis. That was a tough matchup, back and forth. He was playing that well, but I mean, Gora just kills off Marcus's, and if he makes it into a Digimon, then even Dexter was killing him. So it wasn't great for the Shine player to keep a guy on board, which just meant he was constantly behind trying to find these tamers.
Yeah, so he's trying to not be punished by playing on board, and then he's just further behind as a result.
Yeah. So that was my second match. So that was a win, 2-0. And then into my third round, I was against Mr. KNT Elixir himself on Vmon Armor. That was a tough matchup. Mm-hmm. Game 1, he just went quicker than me. I couldn't really keep up, couldn't really get rid of the Magna X, and he ended up just taking that one quite cleanly. Game 2 was much more of a grind. He managed to take 4 security early with the Flame Dramon.
Yeah.
And he took the 5th check pretty quickly after that as well. But after those first 4 initial ones, he couldn't really develop his board much. I was able to keep him in back, and we had again that sort of chicken where he would want to go out with Magna, but he knew he could get taunted, which ended up being pretty much how I won that matchup. Another ancient.
That's insane.
Yeah. For those that don't know me, I am a very known blue and yellow hater. So
Hey, that's fine. It's all shared for the group.
It'll be you guys that pull the purple stuff that,
Yeah, well,
I'd be excited about.
I don't know, man. You've just taken all the good hits. Like I said.
I don't know. That's another Sakuya Monterey. I'm getting all
Yeah, of course. But
Uh,
I think also the games might be up on Elixir's channel soon, so you can also relive the moments with us. You know.
Yes. So Table 1 was being recorded for players A and C on KNT Elixir's channel. So we were actually on that table for rounds 2 and round 3. Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Kazuchimon.
The nice pair.
Yeah.
yeah.
Brothers in arms.
You may see this guy at some point in the deck profiles. So we were on for round 2 and round 3. So you'll be able to see my match against Shine, and you'll be able to see my match against Vmon Armor. The Vmon Armor, I'm going to be honest. Oh, another SR. Nice. Because of the way the 3v3 worked, it ended up Liam, our B player, was able to help me out a lot, and it just became like 2 mains against 1 kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like when we, not to spoil the video that will be coming out on Andrew's channel, but when we had that line to out the Paladin mode, I was like, that's so clean.
Yeah.
Like, we just cleared the board, took the 5 memory, and yeah, you just can't play from that situation. But how do you feel? Because we've had conversations internally about Magnum X antibody. So now, having beat that matchup, how do you feel any different?
So the option hit was massive. It just it slows them down like 1 turn, which is what you need. You need to slow them down when you're playing decks. You need that setup. So in one of the games, Andrew actually bottom decked his option as well, which thank God that's gone. So it just gives you that like confidence to play. Like, you know, once that's gone, you're like, okay, he has to pay for it, and he can't, cheat it. And I don't know. It's like it feels not fair, but fairer. But I think for me, it was a real learning experience with that matchup. You just need to let them go first, and you need to play for the retaliation rather than the being proactive to try and stop that first check. Just be willing to wait, let them do their first check, and then you can go up and taunt them, or you can use collision or something like that. But previously, I tried to play proactively, try and put out blockers. It's just not the way. So here we are on the last pack, and absolutely nothing. But we do have the 2 box toppers to go, and then I will pass it over to our captain and B player, Liam. Oh, Mega Cabiteriamon.
Very nice.
Yes, this is very good for me. I do play bugs, so very happy with that one. And then the other box topper. Oh, the double hit. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, that's
Very
massive.
So my hits, we got these 2 at the box toppers. We got double all our Ancient Garuru, and we got is this V2?
That's, yes, V2.
V2 Greymon. We did get some SRs. I don't think I missed any others, but so that's it for my packs. I'll pass it over to Liam now.
Hello. I am player B, Liam. So I was captain today. So yeah, let's just get cracking with these. I'm going to start with I got the movie packs, so we'll see what we get in here. So, first card is the Awakening of the Sun, the Marcus one. I don't know what to make of this card. I mean, I think it's good, but I mean, how often do you have the bounce effect of the tamer?
Well, realistically, I think it's not a really good card for
double Typhoon as well.
Shine per se, but it'd be really good for yellow hybrid, perhaps, because getting to free play Marcus is getting that trigger might be a bit better, because you have so many ways to play Shine and Shine. Marcus isn't Shine already.
Very nice. But yeah, so a bit about my run today. I played in round 1 was because we were against the Ghost Game team. I played against the Gamamon player. It was a nice game 1 wasn't so back and forth. It was a bit of a steamroll. But game 2 was a lot more close. First hit is Dex. There we go, representing Brad. So game 2 wasn't particularly close. He was. It was closer, I should say. He was kept saying he was a couple of cards away. If he'd have the turn after I deleted his Siriusmon, he was like, "Oh, I drew the Proximamon," and I was like, "Oh yeah, that sucks." But overall, it was a fun match, and also very cool at the 3v3 to have a theme team. I thought that was really neat. 2 teamers, and then my second game and my third game were both against Rapidmon, Gargamon. So it's one that I played the matchup quite a lot with Trix, who was one of my opponents at locals, and it is favored to Imperial. So it was just a case of I just had to play my lines, play my way, play optimally, and it was pretty nice. Ooh, Omnimon Ace, second SR.
We can nearly build that.
Yeah, well, we'll probably will have like all of the pieces after this. So yeah, round 2, I played against Mark, who is the main Imperial player at Fanboy. Yeah, no, that game again. It was just I sort of had to play my fundamentals and get the dub in the end. I think he was missing some of he was missing the Mega Gargo Ace, which kind of took the pressure off me. So we've got Fenrir Lugomon and a Burst Mode Ace, regular art. Cool. But yeah, so it took a lot of the pressure off me in a way where it was just I knew I had to go and just win my 2 games and then support you guys. And that's kind of just how the day went in general. And then, so we played Morg, beat Morg, and then played Trix in the final round. And again, he knows the matchup inside out as well. But again, I think he was just missing. Oh wait, is that the exact same seed? Yeah. Cringe. But yeah, so Trix just knows that matchup as well, and he gave me a good game. But I think again, he was just missing a couple of pieces. Sometimes you just have the out. That's how it goes.
Do you think there are any matchups that you potentially could have run into? You think you might have given you any trouble?
I mean, yes and no. I think Imperial against Magna. Oh, another secret rare Greymon. We can definitely build this now.
Yeah, that sounds good for now.
Yeah, that's neat. Yeah, I don't like Magnamon matchups. I feel
Me either.
Yeah, I feel like Magnamon is a bit of an arms race against Imperial. It's just who can make their big bungus first. And it's just sometimes it doesn't go in your favor, especially because Imperial can be slow to set up. People said it takes 2 to 3 turns to even do anything. We got Argamon.
Yay!
Are you gonna build this eventually?
Maybe it's green and purple, so
yeah.
If you want to see Brad make an Argamon profile,
Maybe for meme week.
Is that we're going to start doing sub goals?
Yeah, sure.
Wargirl, Caesar.
410 will do it. 410.
410 subs is the new goal. Let's go. Wealth Mob, Daiken. Don't ever play this card, guys.
Alright, if this video gets a sub, I will build an Argamon deck. 1 sub, that's all we need.
Alright.
That's how much convincing I need.
So, Agumon, Lokomon, Dextoru, Stravi, Doru, Lobo, Argo, Ten, Sumon. Double rare hit, the boys.
So we did actually see some interesting deck choices at the event today. We saw, was there 2 or 3 tyrants?
There was at least 2.
Yeah, which I was surprised to see. I was maybe 1 person, but I wasn't expecting 2.
Ooh, got the Aeosmon.
Ooh, nice.
Very cool. Yeah, there was actually quite a lot of variety in the room. Obviously, we had the teams that were doing the role playing, which was fun, but also a good deck diversity as well, which is always nice. What have we got? So dual teamer and Koji. So we got what out of my half and a bit? We got currently.
I'm feeling hard
1 secret.
Boys. I feel that you just took really good hits.
We'll see. You could have the broken box topper.
You may get the SP.
Very true. So I have 2 res. On off. 4 less packs.
Apart from the Ghost Game team, I don't think we saw any wild deck choices. We did see there was a Ragna. There was 3 rapids in total.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was another Dex player. There was 2 Demon Lords.
We had a Deva player today.
True.
Yeah.
My goat.
And then, what did South end up on Red Hybrid?
Yeah, he was on Red Hybrid.
Wonder how they did.
They're standing for great.
Another Agar. Oh, nice. I can give that back to somebody. Yeah, I literally picked up 2 of these today from other prize support, and then I was like, oh, we'll probably open more when we actually go back and record it, and then ended up getting 2 alts as well. Fenrir and Melga. And then any last pack magic believers?
I mean, I want to say I believe, but I really want my opening to at least be impactful. So
Oh, that looks like a shine ace. Yeah, no, a shine ace. Ace art.
all right. So when I'm opening like I don't know 20 rares, it'll be fun.
Yeah, so it was what, one alt art secret.
One regular secret and then a load of base SRs. But yeah, not bad haul. But yeah, it's over to Terry.
Right, guys, so it's me, Terry, here. I was our player C, and I was on Pulsemon. I was our resident jobber of the day. But we'll start off with the promotional packs before I get into my tournament. So the first one is Rhythm. Interesting. Can be played in Shinen or Argamon.
The white guys couldn't open that.
Yep.
So.
Clearly, double Rhythm.
Alright, Terry does, in fact, got Rhythm.
Indeed. I think it's kind of cool because it's a tamer that supports 2 archetypes in theory, but it's not too bad. So let's see. For me, I was on Pulsemon, and round 1 I played against the Angoramon player of the Ghost Game sort of trio, and it was a fairly easy game. It's more so that Angoramon has to play to board a lot, and Pulsemon does sort of thrive at like interacting with your opponent's stuff in that sense, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, it's also like of the 3 decks from Ghost Game, I think it is the weakest, by a good margin. So it was fortunate that you were in that position for us.
Sakuya and Davis. Then for game 2, I played against Mirage, which was like I got 2-0'd. I think game 1 was pretty close. I think I got unfortunate where I was planning to choke my opponent and hit the memory fixing Thomas, and from there, like I can give security attack minus and like sort of stem off the aggression, but getting the Mirage into burst mode, just clearing my board, it's very hard to establish from then.
Yeah.
And then game 2 was just a bit more of a blowout, but it was still fine in the end.
It's one of those that we were talking about it like.
I'm gonna get him on.
Nice. So we were talking about it on our way back, whereas like. With Mirage, you only have like very certain interaction points on Pulsemon, and like only very like certain protection.
Yeah, and then round 3 was against Demon Lords. Again, it's sort of a race against time for that kind of aspect. Like I can't really interact very well with a lot of the cards because even if I do clear them, I have to clear them by battle, which Pulsemon can do. But if I clear them by other ways, it's just accelerating the clock. But overall, I think this has definitely been like a learning experience for the deck and like learning a bit more about the matchups.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, what drew you to Pulsemon like in the first place? Because obviously,
Kazuchi, like 6. Oh, yep. Sorry, I'll move those. You can stay.
I mean, we can probably build a whole ass other Kazuchi deck now.
Yeah, true.
Oh, we don't have the Pulsemons.
Oh, well, they're fairly cheap.
Or put them in Femra.
Oh god, yeah.
We don't have any. How many Takis do we have?
I think I have 1 plus another alt on the way. Who knows? Maybe I'm lucky enough to open
There's
one.
an easy tier.
Like I tried that. My hands are too slippy. I don't know. It's what drew me to Pulsemon? Well, it's like it had support from like BT6, BT7, and the promo before that. However, it wasn't really quite coherent, and initially I was actually quite annoyed when I saw the new support because it didn't really tie in any of the older cards. But I generally think with BT17, like they made the deck so much more playable. The gimmick of being at 3 is still there, but they gave you such usable effects at like either end of that margin. And like Kazuchimon itself, like on paper, it didn't read to me such a good card, but when playing in practice, it's just a constant recovery, constant pressure. It's definitely been. I think Kazuchi generally has been one of the like best things about playing this deck. It makes it so much more fun. What do we got? Yes, I'm getting supported here. It's that,
He's been getting carried all day. So.
Yeah, might as well.
This is the whole point of a 3v3, right?
Yeah. Hopefully I'll get some more SRs. It'd be kind of nice. But yeah. I think generally today it was still kind of fun. Like playing 3v3s are always great. Getting to play with a team, getting to see different people's like perspectives on your own game, like in real time, is always quite nice.
I think one of the things that really benefited me today is because Liam's games were over so quick, he was able to like get into that post game decompression, whereas I was still like in the trenches, so my mind's still like all over the place. I've still got that stress of playing, but you've got someone right at your side who's able to say, "No, have a think about this play," and it gives you that. I don't know. It gives you more mental capacity to be like, right, I've got someone else who's helping. I don't need to like consider every single micro decision.
I think there's an SR here. I think it's maybe an ancient grey. We'll see.
Ooh.
Yep, ancient grey.
I think that's our first one of them at all.
Yeah. I think we're slowly on our way to building every deck again. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be great. I do hope we get to do more like both official and unofficial 3v3s again. Like I think it's such a good format. It like also promotes such great deck diversity and things as well.
Yeah. What are we looking at?
Just War Grey on Agumon again. Nice.
The boys. Renamon. We'll get back to you soon. That was actually one of the things I was debating playing. As some of you may or may not know, that Sukumon is one of my favorite decks in Digimon. The new support has definitely added some level of depth to it, but I still don't think it's quite there yet. But I'll still probably end up doing a profile. List.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it, Terry. I have no idea what Sukuya does. I know it uses options.
True.
Now I have to say, Pulsemon and Sukuyamon are the two coolest yellow lists in my opinion because they both have like a cool mechanic. Like I think Pulsemon's like security to 3 exactly is cool.
Well, it's definitely like a really cool aesthetic. Like the idea of like keeping that specific tempo is really fun.
And then Sukuya, just like looping your plugins, I think is cool.
Oh, definitely. I think like both decks generally, I think are competent decks. They just need that little more support to push them over the edge. Well, I saw that. I'm really not good at opening packs, but I think it's a Gallantmon Ace. Wow, a Gallantmon Crimson Mode Ace. Who would have guessed? Ugh, I think I only have, what, 3 more? Yeah. See, they took all the good ones.
I don't know, there's still 3 left. You might hit something good. There's still, what, 1 alt art left?
Well, you got 2 alt arts and a secret alt, and I got a secret base art.
Oh, no, sorry, get wrecked, Terry.
I continue to be jobbed.
Do the least, get the least.
Our value.
But we share cards anyway. This
I
is
know,
all
I know.
Just in case someone's like listening, thinking, "Oh, they've done Terry dirty here." No, we share cards.
Go on, last pack. It'll be something great. I can see it. I can see it.
Mate, you get double rhythm.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's right.
No, you get nothing. You get that. I mean,
bad.
was that 4 SRs?
Yeah, not bad. I mean, it's all useful at the end of the day. So, yeah, I think that's the end of this portion. But stay tuned. I think we'll be doing our deck profiles quite soon as well.
Yeah, so we're hoping to get the deck profiles out for each of our deck lists out pretty much as soon as we can. So please stay tuned for that. Please like and subscribe, and you'll get some Argamon pile. I don't know.
And an updated Sukuyamon list.
Oh yeah. No, that's 2 subscriptions.
Yeah,
okay,
we'll definitely get that.
Next sub goal is the Argamon. One after that's Kuya.
Indeed.
All right. Thanks everyone. See you next time.
Bye now.
See you later. Shh, not a zombie channel.